A 29-year-old woman being abducted from her boyfriend's home in the middle of the night doesn't happen. People were terrified. This was, of course, going to be a huge story.
It was Gone Girl, Nancy Grace.
Is Huskins a real-life Gone Girl, like the movie?
The movie Gone Girl is about a woman who fakes her own kidnapping.
Meticulously stage your crime scene with just enough mistakes to raise the specter of doubt.
Hinted on her husband who's cheating on her, and then leaves and allows the media to hone in on her husband.
I had gone from a murderer to now committing a hoax.
Lieutenant Park never outright called Aaron Quinn or Denise Huskins liars. He never used the word hoax. But if you listen to the entire press conference, the whole premise of it is that the two of them were lying and that this kidnapping never happened.
The fact that we've essentially wasted all of these resources for really nothing is upsetting.
They believe that they're not safe, that whoever is responsible for the burglary and Denise's abduction is still out there. And police certainly are no longer looking for those people.
After the break-in in Dublin, Detective Misty Caruso doggedly pursues this.
Looking back at all the evidence, there was just no denying that this wasn't his first time committing a crime.
She puts Matthew Muller's name into the police database, and he comes back as having been a person of interest in a string of unsolved crimes in nearby cities.
Well, this case may have finally come together.
I remember they were squeezing each other's hands so tightly throughout the entire press conference. Dan Russo and Doug Rappaport are taking turns back and forth, just pummeling the Vallejo Police Department.
Had you asked some very important basic questions, which Vallejo Police Department, it just completely went over their head.
There are so many questions for the Vallejo Police Department about how they got this so very wrong.